The overnight strikes were launched after Houthi rebels ignored warnings to stop attacking shipping in the Red Sea, one of the busiest shipping routes in the world. There's now growing fears that this military action could ignite a wider conflict in the Middle East. However, the Prime Minister has justified the strikes as limited, necessary and proportionate action in self-defence. Well, we can now speak to former Foreign Secretary Lord David Owen. Lord Owen, really appreciate you talking to us this afternoon. A politician of such vast experience. I mean, you were Foreign Secretary, weren't you, in the mid-1970s? So really want your insight into this. Lord Cameron, current Foreign Secretary, has been speaking, and he has said that further attacks are not ruled out. Is the UK doing the right thing here with this military action?
Well, remember, the UK is acting with 9 other countries, not just the United States, but even an Arab country, Bahrain, and European countries, Germany and the Netherlands, and countries as far away as Korea. We're all affected by it. I mean, this is a crucial navigable waterway through the Suez Canal. And I think Egypt has pretty strong views on it too, because they're losing considerable revenues as many ships already have diverted around the Cape and South Africa. Of course, that adds length to the journey and cost to the journey, and it comes back to all of us as consumers.
It's fascinating to see that this agitation had been taking place for quite some time. In many ways, things had been building up to what happened last night. How important was it that the UK and the US secured a resolution of the United Nations 2 days ago, sanctioning retaliation for attacks on ships?
I think that was very important. I think that you should try, wherever you can, to get international authority. But let's be quite clear. The rules of the sea were in existence before the United Nations, and the free navigation of shipping and the free movement of goods, commercially and not commercially, is an integral part of a civilized world. And you can't allow this to be changed by the actions, basically, of countries acting under the influence of Iran. We all know that the Houthi are basically responding to Iranian pressure, and it's part of their overall pressure, which they've been putting on in many parts of the Middle East, and we can expect to see more.
What do you say to people, Lord Owen, who raise this moral argument where they say the US, the UK and other countries are punishing Houthi rebels in Yemen to protect commercial shipping, and yet are doing nothing to protect civilians in Gaza?
Well, I don't think it's right that we're doing nothing to help the Gaza situation. I, for example, took many initiatives directly with the Secretary General of the UN to try and get an UNPROFOR armed force into Gaza. So I don't take the fact that we've not been trying our best. The basic facts are that Israel is fighting in Gaza against Hamas, and they think they have not yet destroyed Hamas. Make them realize that they probably will never get rid of Hamas in Gaza completely. And we have to have a pragmatic judgment from Israel. We've all, most of all the countries around the world have understood when Israel were attacked by Hamas from Gaza and using Gaza as their shield, that there was bound to be a response, and justified response, from Israel. But everything comes to an end in politics. You can take initiatives which have repercussions, but there comes a point, and we're very close to it, where it is damaging the rest of the international diplomacy that Israel are still in Gaza.
Well, Lord Owen, thank you so much for your insight, really, on this whole situation. It seems like it's a very worrying time at the moment in the Middle East.
Sure is.
Thank you, Lord Owen.